Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Soul Trader Let's Play with the developer. So my name is Parsons, I'm the developer of this game. So when we last left off, we had kind of a bunch of different stuff to do. We are still trying to find Lieutenant Quivitz. We know where he lives on Earth in London. However, he's been doing a whole bunch of missions and we have a guy in tow basically. We're waiting for him to kind of go and meet. I'm tempted to leave, just abandon him in London to go and do his mission with Lieutenant Quivitz, do his business trip, but to be honest, I don't really want to do that just because I know that he'll get distracted or do something else. The other thing that we did last time, which was fantastic, is that we managed to get in with Annabelle Wyman, who is, or not get in with Annabelle Wyman, we got a mission against Annabelle Wyman from the President. Now the President really likes us. He doesn't think we're very moral because we've been doing a whole bunch of missions that potentially are a bit dubious, but by doing that, we have also grabbed a whole bunch of rather embarrassing missions about the President, which is a good thing because we want the President to leave at some point because we want to take his job. We're not quite at that point yet, but we can basically release all of those skeletons in the closet a little bit later on. So that's definitely the plan. However, at the moment, we're doing pretty well. We've got a ship. We borrowed a ship from our mother that's a bit better than the other one. We didn't really feel like patching up our dad's beaten up old ship because it was going to cost more money than we had. Possibly even more money than it was worth, so we didn't really want to do that. The other person we're trying to find is Orville King, who we think lives near the moon, but we don't know. Because he is a manager at a market at the moon, so that's helpful. The other thing that we need to do is sell our aluminium ore and our contraband, so that's certainly a plan for this time round as well. But Cape Town isn't really the place that we want to be at this point. We just need to unpause the game. We want to be taking Lieutenant Gore with us, there we go, and we want to be launching. So I think the best thing to do at 7 PM in the evening is to see whether or not anyone wants to buy... Did I just pop to the wrong place? Yes, I did. Quivitz is still not here. I want to go to New York and sell stuff. That's where the main market is. Come on, Lieutenant Gore. Okay. See if the thing's still open. I'm not sure that it will be. No, it's going to be open again at 8 o'clock. Okay, well, we can sleep here. That's fine. I'm a bit concerned about these things running out. No, we're probably okay at the moment. Annabelle, she's someone who lives... We need to find out something about her. Do we know anyone about her? We know Hoyt. Hoyt is a friend of Annabelle's. That's all we really know about her. So I'm not sure if there's anyone here who shares her surname. That's always a good bet. Carter Wyman, we can go and talk to him. Do you know Annabelle? Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like he does. So you know anyone who knows her? No. Never mind. Well, Carter, what else do we know about you? Let's see. How's your work going? Cool. What do you do for a living? You're a manager. Bank manager is quite good if you want money doing. Any favours doing? Personal parcel, I don't think we know Carlo. Do we know Carlo? No. Brother Jarvis Wyman? No, we don't know him. Evelina Mallows. We can't take anybody else, and she's somewhere in the New Order, so that's miles away. Nope. Sorry, buddy, we're not going to help you out. Can we tell you about ourselves? I know that he likes us though, so maybe we could sort of tell him about reliability things. Just wanted to let you know that we're a pretty reliable kind of guy. Yeah, that's helped. Yeah, that's also helped. You like hearing about business and people, don't you? Okay, yeah, it kind of helped. Kind of thinks we're a bit reliable. That's a good start. Great stuff, so that's helpful. Okay, what about any of these people? There's no one really that I'm interested in getting to know that well here. We're in New York. Could really do with... let's see. Where's Gore gone? There he is. One thing I did change recently was that you can't actually take another mission from someone now. One of the advantages of being the developer on the game is that I just get to make changes. If I see something I don't like, I fix it. So what I've done here is that because we are already doing a mission for Lieutenant Gore, we can't take another mission on for him at the moment, which I think is a reasonable restriction. Okay. Right, so we don't really have any missions apart from going to find Orville that we really need to care about. I'm going to head to Mars because that's where that girl is from that I want to find. Let's see. She is... Oh, we don't know anything about her. She was last seen at the Carabas, so I'm going to go to the Mars and see if I can spot her. That's worth doing. And then maybe Quivers has headed over to Mars. We don't know. We also have to keep an eye to see whether we've seen him here. Ooh, Ensipe Quinlan. While I'm heading over here... Oh, he's gone. That's a shame. Anyone who's an ensign, I'll see if they've seen... Ooh, Orville King. There he is. Fantastic. He's off home. Manual. Orville? Where do you... I need to talk to you. Come back. You live on Earth, don't you? Whereabouts, though? Ah, your ship has docked in Tokyo. Right. Come on. Let's get to Earth and go and talk to you. I need to find some gossip about you. This is a real stroke of luck. Okay. Tokyo. Leave ship. Orville. And there you are. Hello, Orville. Right. Now he's kind of at home, so this is going to be tricky. I need to manage this conversation carefully. So he likes talking about business, so let's go for that. Okay. Tell Orville what we think about current economic policy. Not sure about that. What are your plans? He likes questions. This should be reasonably easy. I need to be at home. That's kind of obvious. Ask about Orville's story. Are you just going to tell me anything? Are you going to give away anything about you? Ooh, I learned that. That's not enough. What does my dad want again? Let's see, deals. What does my dad want? He wants some gossip. Now, obviously, the piece of gossip I already have is this one, and he knows about that, so... let's keep asking. You like questions, thankfully. Okay. Ooh, his grandson. I can ask him... Let's try and build a bit of relationship here. Ask him about his grandson that he loves. Okay. Go back to asking about his story. Another grandson. He's obviously keen on his grandchildren. A bit more, please. Okay, moving to Tokyo. Not interesting. More grandchildren. Wow, he loves his grandchildren. More grandchildren. How many grandchildren do you have? Children, relatives, grandson. Oh, stacks of them. Yeah, showing me pictures of your grandchildren is lovely, but it's not really what I'm interested in. What I really want to know is what are the bad things that you have done? You used to be a manager here. Who else used to be a manager here? I don't know. Yeah, moving to Keres 1. He's now a freelance trader. Okay, that's why we couldn't find him easily. Too many grandchildren. Freelance trading grandfather. Management power struggles. Yeah, that wasn't that successful. Although we do have a whole bunch of grandchildren now, which he appears to like. So, ooh, Augusta King is his wife, and she lives in Flamecat Street, which is here. Oh, she's obviously not here right now. Okay. But I would quite like to meet you. You might be able to tell me something about Orville that's a bit more interesting. Augusta King. Let's see. You're not here. Oh, I should have asked him about her. Do I risk it? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna ask about Augustina. He likes talking about her. Okay, more grandchildren. My goodness, this man goes on about his grandchildren at every opportunity. Wow, I've never seen that before. Can you introduce me to Augustina?
No, can do.
Oh, he's not going to do that. What I really need is a decent relationship with this guy, and it's not going to be that easy to build it. Where does Augustina work? Okay, she works at the market. That's fine. Who else do you know who knows her? Ensipe Quinlan. Okay, friend's friend. That's good. Who knows both of us? Carrie King. Oh, Carrie, nice one. Okay, so we know. So your daughter is a friend of a friend, which is kind of helpful. What else? Oh, Mohammed King. We did a parcel for him too. Excellent. So we know a few people who know Orville, but we're struggling to really get very far here. Come on, should have got rid of those people. More skills in business. Okay, let's go for your latest social network. Yes. Okay, so that has cost us a little bit, but it has meant that we've got everybody he knows. Oh, his son died. Ooh, painful. He's very family oriented. Maybe it's because his son died. Very much about the grandchildren. Married to Augustina, pretty happily married, got loads of kids, stacks of grandchildren. Look at all those grandchildren. Crikey, and a few people. There's anyone he doesn't like? Oh, his brother. He's got an unreliable brother who's still alive. Herman Youngson. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of some of these people. I could really do with Augustina King. Oh, okay. She was someone I was interested in before. Oh, that's because I knew that she was his husband. Yeah, this person is an unreliable friend. Could this person be reckless and give me information about Orville? If I find him, that's worth finding out. What's on my mind? More story? Any chance? Needed to transport Wacky. That's not going to be gossip worthy. Oops. There's very little gossip in your life, my friend. I need to find some more gossip. Ooh, if I asked to do a favour for him. Ooh, Mother President Youngson. Interesting. Look at this. He wanted to know more about his daughter and he wanted the dirt on his mother. There we go. We have the answer. So because he liked us, he decided to let us in on something he needed doing. Now, President Youngson, the mother, she clearly used to be the president because she's not the current president, and she's on some ship. So this is something she did before. So he's the son of a former president, which is really interesting. Okay, so President Youngson, gossip on her. I think that's worth taking on. Now, I can only take one of these missions on, and I think that's the one to take on. I want to find out about this former president, and sometimes the presidents interact with each other, so that could be quite interesting to try and find out. Great, so Orville now loves us, but we also have information on you, which we needed. Fantastic. So back to London to see our dad. It's currently midnight, so it's not a good time to see him. Ooh, are we getting close to our... we haven't worked at all this week, have we? Oh, crikey. 24, that's not good. We need to go back home and do some work this instant, because otherwise we are going to get into trouble. Okay, this is good. So we found the information we needed on Orville. So launch. Oh, I launched too early, didn't I? Leave ship. Where's our man Gore? Where are you, Gore? Where have you gone? Come on. Mining office. Are you in a bar? Oh, where have I left you? Hotel. Are you here? There you are. You're socialising now. Oh, as soon as he leaves, as soon as I leave without him, he starts thinking, oh, well, what am I going to do now? I'm just going to have to socialise. Yeah, this is no good. You need to come with me. Am I going to come back and get you later? No, I really need you to come with me now. This is ridiculous, man. Okay, are we going to stay overnight then? Okay, we'll stay overnight.
Hey.
That's fine. Fine with that. We'll stay until 8, but then we really need to get back to London. I really need to work. I really need to take you to where you need to go. Where's our ship? Board. Come on, Gore. Are you still socialising? You've socialised all night. Well, that's kind of impressive, but we need to go going, so stop doing that. Do you ever sleep?
Hi.
What's on your mind? I could do with a bit more money. Well, couldn't we all? You keep giving a whole stack of stuff to me, so it's not surprising. Let's just grab your latest business contacts. It's always worth doing. I think we've already done that, but anyway. Okay, leave ship. Actually, no, we want to go onto the ship. Board ship. Wait for Gore. Launch. London. Okay, this is good. So first things first, we must go here and we must do a day's work. But before we do a day's work, we're going to talk to him and talk about Orville. Where is he? Orville. Oh, look at all of this. A little bit of gossip, a little bit of gossip. Right, what are we going to tell him? We're going to tell him about the reliability, wanting the dirt on his mother, or about his daughter. Don't care. This one is good. Aha! Coastal meeting the mission just have one of Orville King's skeletons. Shouldn't have wanted gossip, my friend. Shouldn't have wanted gossip. So now, Admiral Josh Vale, our father, loves us. He thinks we're fantastically loyal, which means he probably will give us a promotion. I know that this is massive nepotism, but it's definitely worth thinking about doing that, asking for a promotion. But before we do that, we really need to do a day's work. So, Ensipe Quinlan. Just before we do that, and I know we need to do that, I just want to check if Quivers is here. Is Quivers around? Quivers. Lieutenant Quivers, are you here? It doesn't look like it. Quivers, come on, man. Meet me here. Okay, we're going to have to do some work. Let's see what he says. So, we're just going to work through... There we go. Work through the night by the looks of things. Oh my goodness, so much work to do. Okay, it's now 6 AM, so that's great. We now have how many? Okay, we only owe 7 hours now, so we could do a bit more work. We've got some money. Ooh, yes, because we got that £5,000. So we're doing well for money. We've got a £12,000 job to do. Quivers is still not home. We could really do with finding out where that guy is. Carol King. 3 people in London. No, he's not here. He's 6 AM, so he's not going to be at the bar. Ah, no. Oh, I thought he was here. I missed out. Come on then, where is the man? Have you guys seen him? Lino Brailsford. That was the crazy dad who named both of his kids Sebastian. Let's see. Where are you off to? Okay, you're going home. Don't know where you live. What I could do with, my friend, is knowing where Quivers is. Happen to know where Quivers is? Have you seen him? He saw him at Fruta Blanco, but I have no idea when. He was here at some point.
Hi there.
Anton, I recognise you. I took you on a business trip. I remember you're back. I see. Okay, what's on your mind? Do you know Vale? Have you seen Quivers anywhere? Fruta Blanco, you saw him here too. Well, that's lovely, but I don't see him here. He's probably just gone somewhere. Admiral Josh Vale is now really keen on us. I love that. Because we've done so many missions for him, we have now gone up to, in his estimation, which means actually we'll have pushed his wife off the top spot. So he's so interested in us and he's so pleased with us and all of the things that we've done that we've actually pushed him off the list of good people to be with. So that's really good. Oh, there's Lieutenant Quivers. Yes! We found him. Fantastic. So we found Lieutenant Quivers. Oh, that's wonderful. I've been waiting for that for such a long time. So brilliant. So that means Lieutenant Quivers... Ah, he arrived. So he was on the planet. So I'm very glad that I managed to do that. Thanks, my friend. You really helped me. How's the work going? Found any more people to destroy yet? Because I think... Oh, that's Josh Vale. I think you were destroying people, weren't you? Yes, that's right. You decided to attack Lorraine. In fact, you were attacked a few times. I've actually fixed this bug now, that these don't get duplicated now. Okay, so I'd quite like to do a favour for you. Did you want to be taken to Gore? Oh yes, I know where Lieutenant Gore is. He's here. I'll take your package. Okay. No problem. Where is Gore? Just saw him. Has he gone back to the spaceport? Is he hanging out in one of the bars? Where's Gore? Come on, Gore. You won't have skipped town just yet. I know that you won't. Are you here? Yes, there you are. Hello. Here's a parcel, my friend. Thanks. That's an easy $300. Great. Okay, so We've got 18k. I think we're getting to the point where we can buy our own ship, which would be very exciting. Let's just double check our deals to make sure we've got to. We've got to get the youngster information. That's not actually very long. Need to keep an eye on that for sure. Okay, and we've got 7 hours out at the Starfleet, so we could. Can we work there today? Risky because it's using up our time. Yeah, I kind of want to ask my dad for a promotion, but I kind of want to work at the Senate too. Ooh, President Winsper, nice to see you, my friend. I can't do a favour for you. I can ask you about a job. What jobs are open? Okay, so there's no president vacation. That will be how I actually achieve winning the game, which is going to be quite hard. He's obviously not going to recruit me to replace him at this point. He will replace me as a senator. Let's see. He wants someone who's absolutely loyal, wealthy, and influential. Currently thinks I'm a scoundrel. Yeah, I know. You're not likely to go for that, are you? Okay, so he wants someone who has got absolute loyalty, which is quite hard to get. He also wants someone who's wealthy, so I need to convince him that I'm wealthy, and someone who's influential. Doesn't think anything about that yet. So I could probably at this point. He's quite keen on me still because I've done a bunch of favours for him. When I've done that other favour for him, then he'll be even happier with me. But if I just sort of chat about some of the amazing things that I've done, for example, I found some information for Elena. What else did I do? Doesn't really like me talking about myself. This is because in this game, if you talk about yourself constantly, it's very boring for everyone else to listen to, so they don't really like it. So I am kind of risking slightly on this by losing my relationship, but basically telling him about all the amazing stuff that I've done this game. He's like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. He's not that interested, but it is affecting my loyalty. So I've done a whole bunch of good missions, basically. Jimmy and Lieutenant Quivers became friends. Oh, Jimmy and Quivers. I don't want to tell him about that because he already thinks I'm a scoundrel. Let's see. Yeah, I found out about Jesusa as well. Great. This conversation is going well. So he thinks I'm absolutely loyal. Could I convince him? I need to tell him that I'm wealthy. How do I tell him that I'm wealthy? So this is where we can click on Boost Opinions. And I can change this to wealth. Ooh, okay. So I could tell him about how I bought a cool ship. That would work. What else could I tell him? I'm kind of risking a relationship, but it seems to be going okay at the moment. Another cool ship that I bought. Okay, so this conversation is going pretty well. He doesn't quite think that I'm wealthy yet. We're almost there. Okay, that looks hopeful. So have I got a chance to... I've asked him about a job already. Not quite influential enough. Arrgh. Almost there. Influence. Boost. Don't quite have enough. Oh, it's so close. He's almost convinced enough to make me a senator, but not quite. We're not quite there yet. So, and I need to wait for like another 6 hours before I can speak to him again before he really hates me. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of people. Senator Eels. Yeah, remember I ratted out on him? I don't think he wants to talk to me at this point. Senator Bull, I don't know at all. He'd be worth meeting, but I don't know him well enough. I could do with a job here. I don't think I'm going to just jump into a senator job. That would be impressive. But oh, Jesusa works here. Hey, Jesusa, you like me?
Hey there.
That's the same Jesusa. I didn't realise she worked here. What do you do exactly? Are you a manager? You're a political assistant. That's the job that I want. Come on, show me what jobs you can give me. Okay, you can't recruit me to a senator job, but you could give me a manager job if you liked me enough. That's worth a bit more. It means I'm kind of losing my other job at this point. This is tricky because if I quit the other job, it's going to annoy my dad. And my dad has been a source of great missions and information for me. I'm not quite ready to jump ship yet. I think I'm going to stick with the Starfleet at the moment. I'm going to see whether or not my dad would give me a better job, being as he absolutely loves me. I think I'm going to try for a better job here. Ship captain or naval officer. Ooh, I could take an admiral role. Amazing. He'll make me an admiral. An admirable admiral. That's incredible. Why is he going to make me an admiral? Work on absolutely loyal, wealthy, reliable, influential, fine pilot. That is amazing. I suspect that that's a bug. Because really you need to be a ship captain and then a naval officer and then a ship captain first. So I think that that is something that I'm going to change, but I am totally going to take advantage of that right now. So that means that I am Admiral Chris Vale working alongside Admiral Josh Vale. That's appalling nepotism. He has basically just promoted me to being an admiral, which is pretty bad, to be honest. But that's pretty awesome as well. Give me all your business contacts. Tell me everything you know. And what favours can I do for you at this point? Absolute non-influential fine scoundrel. I'm not scoundrel enough for you yet. Well, I could do some kind of crazy stuff for you if you really want me to, because I've done some stuff with the president already. And actually that would make the president look bad, so that's probably good. Okay, so I think the plan at the moment is going to be to tell him about myself. So we're going to just quickly filter and say, I want to tell you about the things where I was less than honest. Oh, should I tell him that I completed some information gathering mission about you? From your... No, because that was from my sister, and I want them to get on. I want the family to be together. Tell him how I beat her in an arm wrestling contest. Is that enough for him to think I'm a scoundrel? Ooh, he just told me something also quite interesting. More bad information. No, it's dropped my morality slightly. I could tell him about Lorraine. That's not going to affect my morality. This is the only other piece of information that I can tell him about myself that is going to affect my morality. The reason that I can't tell him about the president is because he doesn't know the president and therefore he's not going to care. So let me just... I don't think I'm going to be able to convince him at this point that I'm not moral enough. I need to do some immoral missions for people who know him, who know the president as well, which is a little bit harder. So just writing a note about that. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm not quite there with these guys. Starting with the position that I started in with a really good parenting thing was it was a bit of an advantage, I have to say, but it has got me quite far along the road. Now I've got 18 grand. I've got to find out about Animal Wyman. I've got to find out about President Youngson. I've got to do that fast. I also need to work here, but I don't quite owe enough time, so I can't do that yet. I could do with doing some... look at me, Admiral Chris. That is just completely awesome. And I can actually hire... I might even be able to buy one of these. Quivers, you work here. Yes. I know you don't want to talk to me, but can I buy a ship here? No, you won't sell me a ship, but the ensign might. There we go. Sorry, Quivers, you're too senior to be selling me ships. Right, ooh, good. So let's have a look. These are... I get a discount, which is quite nice because I work here. Navy ships have always got weapons, which is good. Ooh, that's quite a nice one. It's worth a lot of money. It's most of my money. But that's kind of okay. It's a good starting point. They're quite small. It's a good starting point now, and it will allow me to start thinking about how to build up. It's an undamaged one too. They're all undamaged, I think. That's because the Navy keep their ships in good condition, which is always good. Okay, I think I need to be careful about this because this is a big purchase. It's got 2 cargo, that's okay. And that's got a better gun, but it's worth a lot more. This one, not such a good gun. I can always replace the guns. My mother is a decent mechanic. In fact, where is my mother? People on Maryland ships. She knows a few things. She's got average quality hyperdrives and engines is her speciality. I don't think she knows any other things, but I've got other people I could definitely talk to about upgrades. Think. The Fanatical Tomato, that's worth buying just because it sounds fun. This one is also pretty good. Not quite, the components aren't quite as good by the looks of things. I'm happy to buy a ship with poor components as long as it has a decent engine. Actually, I don't know anyone who can do good weapons, but I know my mother can do good engines. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this decision for next time. Which ship should I buy? Probably one with good guns and bad engines, but I'm going to leave this till next time. And we're going to talk to Quinlan and figure out what to do about a new ship. But yeah, we're doing really well. We've managed to nab ourselves an admiral job, which is fantastic and very unexpected, and possibly a bug. But we can look into that later. But yeah, so that's a very exciting thing to have done. It means that we now have real influence with certain people. It means that, for example, we can talk about the fact that we've become an admiral, and that gives us super high influence. It also means that people don't think we're a good pilot because they obviously think we're old and crotchety and therefore have been removed from that kind of job. But anyway, so this is a really good thing. We've done really well. I think I'm going to leave it there. That is the end of the episode. If you would like to like and subscribe, it helps out a great deal. Otherwise, I will see you next time.